Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Demo Jam. My name is Shonnah Hughes, and I'm a Salesforce MVP, and my co-host today is also a Salesforce MVP, Prakash. Prakash, I apologize. Go ahead, take it away.
Thank you, Shonnah. So hello, everyone. Today's Demo Jam is a part of a series of Demo Jams for Salesforce Accelerate graduation. Salesforce Accelerate is a 12-week program designed to provide the insights and support companies need to strategically align with Salesforce and grow with AppExchange. Today's participants include LevelJump, SightCall, Jenea, ComplianceQuest, Parsable, and Natterbox. So now let's get into the rules. So Shonnah?
Thank you. So let's talk about these rules, and all of the participants have to follow them, of course. So you're going to get 3 minutes to demo your app. No slides allowed. One winner chosen by the audience, which is you, and you cannot vote for your own company. Big no-no. The winner of today's Demo Jam will compete in the Mega Demo Jam on Wednesday, June 24th. So let's get ready to rumble. First up, we have LevelJump.
Okay, so thank you, Shonnah. So we have LevelJump today, and LevelJump provides outcome-based sales enablement that ties deadlines to revenue impact. In the new world of remote work, LevelJump extends the power of Sales and Service Cloud by accelerating sales onboarding and maximizing sales productivity. Turn Salesforce into a revenue enablement command center with a 360 view of coaching, training, and enablement programs that drives real sales performance outcomes. So we have David Blum, founder and CEO of LevelJump. So hello, David. Hope you are ready.
Thanks. Can you see my screen okay?
Yes, I can see your screen, and your time starts now. All the best.
Today, I'm going to walk you through how my good friend and fellow cohort member, Prashant from ComplianceQuest, is going to leverage his Accelerate colleagues to build a world-class sales enablement program tied to sales performance. So with the world setting into this new normal, Prashant wants to set up his team for success in Q3 by enabling and training them to provide their customers with a delightful buying experience. So imagine I'm logged in here as Heather, a top ComplianceQuest rep, who's taking a LevelJump program, and which consists of a series of coaching and training exercises and milestones getting into her first deal here of closing a $75,000 deal. This program starts with Prashant delivering a video of his vision, followed by a trail on go-to-market recommended by Sarah Franklin, and then a course through the Opinium LMS. And Heather's now ready to click through and get certified on her stand and deliver. And what you're looking at now is the LevelJump virtual enablement room, where on the left, you've got Prashant doing a sample stand and deliver of the ComplianceQuest value prop, where Heather can then upload and record her own. She'll get coaching and feedback on her stand and deliver and a certification score. So Heather has now been certified and is a sales ready. Now, if we go back to her program, we can see what's next is a milestone of booking 10 meetings with high velocity sales, followed by having 5 quality conversations where she speaks less than 50% of the time, powered by Einstein Voice. Then she'll book 300,000 in pipeline, send a pitch, an email pitch through HighSpot, and all this is automatically tracked by LevelJump, ultimately guiding Heather to close this $70K deal. Now, I'm going to switch hats here, and I want you to imagine I'm an enablement leader looking at these outcome analytics, where on the left is a cohort, and at the bottom are the milestones. And you see here the closing the deal. As a leader, I can analyze and see Heather close this deal 23% faster than the benchmark KPI. I can see her HighSpot pitch was sent out ahead of schedule. She timestamped hitting pipeline, and her stand and deliver certification was also ahead of schedule. And this here provides me superpower insights on how to optimize these enablement programs. But what really makes LevelJump completely different is its ability to map sales performance
30-second warning.
over time. So here you see squares that represent enablement programs where before she took it, she was closing 38,000. And after the programs, you see a revenue impact of huge quote attainment, bigger deal size. And this is how ComplianceQuest will get their team sales ready to provide their customers a delightful buying experience, tie enablement sales performance, and increase sales productivity in a whole new way. Back to you, Om.
Wow, thank you. What completely 3 minutes. Awesome. Okay, so now we have SightCall and Shonnah, please.
Hello, everyone. So we're going to be talking about SightCall and how SightCall provides live video support with AR and AI for customers, technicians, and providers. With SightCall, you can easily escalate any conversation to a video call. So your team sees what your customers, and I apologize. Let me start over. So SightCall allows your team to see what your customer, technician, and patient see. In today's new normal, video is more important than ever to maintain safe distancing between healthcare providers and patients, as well as field service workers and consumers. SightCall is being widely used on the front lines of COVID response, including for healthcare, which is the subject of this demo. In today's demoers, we have Adrian, who is the Director of Solution Architecture, and Ami, who is the Solution Engineer. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you take it away, Adrian and Ami.
Great, thank you, Shonnah. This is Ami over here, and I'm gonna be presenting. And we are ready to go whenever you wanna start the timer.
All right, if you're ready, let's go ahead and start.
All right, thanks everybody. Since the beginning of the COVID crisis, SightCall has been used for hundreds of thousands of healthcare video sessions. For this demo, we're gonna show how we're helping patients get care at home using SightCall and Salesforce together. So I'm gonna go ahead and send a text message to a patient, which is Adrian on the other side here. So I'm going into my appointment, sending him the text message invitation to this virtual telehealth session. Now, Adrian just received a blood pressure monitor, and we're gonna help him set it up and take his blood pressure from this home virtual visit. So, hey, Adrian, how are you doing?
Hey, doctor, very good.
All right, so I see you got the blood pressure monitor. And now the first thing that we wanna do, I just need to grab the serial number from that. So if you wouldn't mind holding it up in front of the camera, and I'm gonna use the SightCall OCR tool here to grab the QR code, and that's gonna give me the serial number. And I'm just gonna add that to your patient record here. Let me go ahead and apply that. And then I can see here the blood pressure monitor device is empty there. So I'm gonna just add it after looking it up in the database. Great, okay. So now what we're gonna wanna do is actually test it out and take your blood pressure. So if you wouldn't mind, could you unbuckle it? Yep, exactly. And then just slide it up onto your bicep, just like that. It's almost like you've done this before. And now it's a little bit tricky to get going. So I'm gonna pause the video, and I'm just gonna circle this button over here. And if you wouldn't mind, basically, in order to get it going, you need to actually press the button twice. First time we'll turn it on, the second time we'll start the measurement. So Adrian, can you tell me, is it inflating on your arm right now?
Yes, I can feel it inflate.
Okay, great, nice job. So I'm looking at your record here, and since this is the first time you're using it, we don't have any historical measurements. So once it's done, it's actually gonna push the data right into your record. Is it still going or is it done?
No, it's done.
All right, so let me just refresh this tab. And there we go. I can see your blood pressure results, and you are 122/72, which is fantastic. Keep up the good work. And now what we're gonna do is, Thank you. We're going to have you take your blood pressure once a week. And then if anything is out of range, the Salesforce Einstein AI is going to send me a notification, and we'll schedule a follow-up meeting with you to be able to have you take your vitals without having to come into my office and risk exposing you to any viruses that might be out there. So, great. Good. Thanks, Adrian.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. That was an amazing demo. I loved the engagement with the video call and having all of the information accessible within Salesforce. So thank you for that time. And now I'm going to pass it back over to Om.
Thank you, Shonnah. So, wow, really amazing demo. We are enjoying. So now we have Jenea. So Jenea is a healthcare analytics and service company that helps healthcare providers and health plan works collaboratively to better support personalized patient-centered care. It combines clinical expertise, data science, and technology to build solutions that help clients better manage patient health, improve quality, and strengthen revenue. Available at no cost until September 30, healthcare organizations can license a lightweight version of Jenea's Hughes platform for care management built on Health Cloud. With this app, frontline personnel can quickly intake, assess, and reach patients calling into physician organizations, hospitals, and healthcare systems for COVID-19 information, resources, and cares. Today's demo showcases the dashboard view, ready-to-use workflow, and reports. So today we have two solution engineers, Mary Fox and Kelly. So hello, Mary. Are you ready now?
Hello, thank you so much for the introduction. Yes, we are ready.
Thank you. So yeah, now let's start.
Are you working in disparate systems, capturing patient information on multiple spreadsheets as your phones are ringing off the hook? If so, Jenea has a solution for you that will assist you with tracking, engaging, and triaging your COVID-19 patients.
Good morning, and thank you for calling Dr. Becker's practice. How can I help you?
Good morning. I think I may have been exposed to COVID-19.
I'm sure you must be feeling very anxious and maybe a little scared. But first, let me gather some of your information. Could you please provide me with your name and email address?
Sure. My name is Lucy Catalano, and my email address is lucy.catalano@gmail.com.
Great. Thank you, Lucy. Now that I have you saved in the system, let's begin the triage process to see how we can help you today. Have you had household, community, or healthcare contact with a confirmed COVID-19 person?
Yes. I live with my teenage son, and he's tested positive for COVID-19.
Great. Thank you, Lucy. Would you be able to tell me about the symptoms that you're experiencing?
Yes. Well, I have a fever. It's about, I guess, 101. I've been coughing. I have some shortness of breath. Oh, and I also have diabetes.
Great. Thank you, Lucy. Now that I've wrote down all of your symptoms, you do meet the testing protocol to get a COVID-19 test. I do have a nice quick link to the CDC website here for that you can review on how to stay safe while having the sickness of COVID-19. Please stay home, make sure to take care of yourself, stay in touch with our office, and please avoid any public transportation.
Okay, I will.
Great. Thank you, Lucy. And additionally, I'm going to send you a follow-up email that has links to the CDC that I just referenced. It'll also have links to your local health department, and I'll be able to send you some additional documentation that will help you ease your concerns while you wait to receive your test results. All of these will be sent within an email that you can easily access, so please don't hesitate to reach out should you have any questions on the materials that we're sending you.
Thank you so much for your help. You've really made this experience simple and informative. I'll look forward to the email and I'll read all of the information.
You're welcome. And please don't hesitate to call us back if you have any further questions.
With the power of Jenea's Theon platform, Our nurse has been able to create an intake and a triage assessment for Lucy, making it possible for her to get the testing that she needs. As part of the solution, we're also able to see practice level activities within pre-configured dashboards. The dashboards display statistics on the number of patients seen, the number of patients qualified and referred for testing. Be sure to visit Jenea.com to find out more about the power of the Theon platform.
Thank you. Thank you. So it's really as per current situations also demo for COVID-19 things. So great demo. Now moving ahead, I would request Shonnah, please take it ahead. Hello, Shonnah, are you around?
Yes, I am here. Can you hear me?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. So next up, that was an amazing demo, by the way. I got to give props to the demo masters because that was very entertaining. Next up, though, we have ComplianceQuest. ComplianceQuest offers quality, health, and safety management solutions to help automate workflows related to quality and safety management process across regulated and manufacturing enterprises. QHSE application suite consists of 7 solutions. Today, you will be seeing one of their 7 solutions, workforce digitization, which includes document management, learning management, change management, supported with a learning portal. This application will allow you to onboard new employees, manage their continuing education, and ensure compliance to the regulatory requirements across industries. And today, our demoer's name is Prakash. We are ready to have you demo. Go right ahead.
Thank you, Shonnah. Today, we will be seeing ComplianceQuest workforce digitalization platform, which includes document management, learning management, and change management solutions, all coming together under one unified model. Here we are looking at a specific user or a person that's being onboarded into a company where they're required to perform certain jobs, and they have to complete all of the certification before they're allowed to perform the appropriate jobs within the location they're at. Each of these certification requirements will automatically explode into the corresponding tasks. One such task is for me to be able to read a specific document. And if so, when I click on the view document, the solution automatically opens up and presents to me the relevant work instruction or a job aid that I will need to read appropriately to perform my job. This version can also be compared with the previous version if needed. So in this case, I can visually see what has changed. So therefore, making my reading and learning process simple and easy to grasp. So when I sign off to say I precisely understood, it is based on the fact that I noticed what changes were made. If I also want to see textual changes, the textual changes will also be automatically captured as part of the built-in change management process. If the training needed to be more video-based, the solution includes a SCORM-compliant video training component that allows you to play.
Wonderful and exciting world of
You can learn through these videos. If a training needs to be done through more of a classroom-style model, I could sign up for a classroom training. In that classroom training, I could be one of the roster members that's participating. And once that classroom training is being completed and the trainer says that the training is closed, automatically this information is pushed into my personnel record. But of course, nothing is complete until you take an appropriate assessment or a quiz. We're able to respond to the relevant quizzes as needed. And once we have completed the relevant quiz, this information makes its way into my personnel record, where it shows me where am I located, what are the relevant job skills I need to have, what badges or certification that I've received to date, and what are all the still the pending training that is there that I need to complete possibly going forward. Now, of course, for us to be able to do this job, we need to be able to maintain the relevant content. If so, we maintain the content through the built-in document management, where the document management workflow continues to maintain all the various content that's necessary. The primary content is stored. The secondary content is automatically converted to PDF. The content can be approved. And when the content is released, that is when the solution provides the ability for us to access it through an appropriate portal. And if the content needs to be revised, there is a built-in learning or a change management process that allows us to take it through a change workflow. All state changes automatically makes its way into the learning cycle, such that any change that is also need to be managed will make it into the learning portal for us to appropriately learn and manage. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you so much. That was an amazing demo. There's a lot of information to consume and take in there, and a lot of cool features. So thank you so much for taking that time. I'm going to pass it back over to Om.
Thank you, Shonnah. So yeah, moving ahead for next demo, we have Parsable. So Parsable is an ISV partner which connect worker platform, enhances the capabilities of Service Cloud, FSL, Manufacturing Cloud, and Consumer Goods Cloud. The team at Parsable built their mobile worker platform with a laser focus on empower a company's deskless workers. No matter how simple or complex the job is, Parsable guides your worker in understanding how to complete their jobs right every time. Whether a worker is managing the cleanliness of washroom or preparing to launch the next SpaceX rocket alongside Elon, Parsable is natively built to optimize a company's people-based operations. So today we have Michael Hughes, Chief Product Officer, and Lawrence Whittle, CEO. So welcome, and Michael, are you ready now?
I am. Lawrence is going to kick us off, but I'm going to be doing the demo.
Perfect. Well, thanks, Om, and thanks, everyone. Delighted to be on board. As Om said, we built an amazing platform that is empowering frontline workers to execute work right first time, every time. We've got a real panic situation because our manufacturing site has been down for the last 2 weeks due to COVID. We're back in, but we've just heard that there's an urgent order. We don't know how we're going to get it done. Over to you, Michael.
All right, terrific. Thank you, Lawrence. Show my entire screen. All right, terrific.
Okay, yeah, so now time to start. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. So what you see here is you see an incoming order for chemicals. And for our company, this is a very big order, 5,000 gallons, potentially $100 million. This is a really game-changing order for us. And the question for us is, how do we actually get this order out the door, especially with COVID having disrupted our operations? So as the order comes in, the first thing that we understand is that we actually have to really quickly turn around our operations to actually get the production line ready for this order. So you see here, here's the order. And what I want to do is I want to be able to have my frontline workers actually go prepare the plant for this new order. So with this Parsable job type, the back office worker will be able to process this order, decide what Parsable job type to use. And when you look at Parsable job types within Salesforce, very easy configurations in terms of what is it that you want the workers to do. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do a line changeover, a clean in place, because we don't want to deconstruct the machinery. We want to just clean it in place, get it ready for our next order. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a job in Parsable. Now, when we create a job in Parsable, what we're creating here, there's a bunch of variations to it. You can definitely choose one of these variations very easily. I'm just going to create it with kind of like the default variation. And from here, the job is going to be created within Parsable now. Now, what's really powerful about Parsable is that Parsable allows our customers to actually create templates for standard work. So anything that you want your workers to do to execute as part of their operations, we have an easy to use content management system that's easy to learn, easy to maintain, and customers get up and running on it very quickly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move over to the frontline worker. And the frontline worker, this is the mobile application that they see. And in terms of planned work, you see the job that I just actually created is on the very bottom here. So I'm going to go ahead and start this work. Now, once this work has started, it's available in the mobile application. And the very first thing that I'm going to do is, as I was a job planner, but I'm actually going to go ahead and invite both me and Lawrence to be operators on this. Because COVID has really impacted our operations,
30 seconds.
I'm not exactly sure how to do perform the work, so I'm going to ask Lawrence to actually help me understand what to do. And you see a real-time collaboration between Lawrence and I. And as part of the job, you can see all the different operations that you want the worker to do. You can have rich media in here, very easy to follow instructions, and even you can actually make API calls out of this. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much for this amazing demo. And moving ahead, I would like to invite again Shonnah for last demo of the day. So Shonnah.
Thank you so much, And our last demo, last but not least, is Natterbox. Natterbox basically are the voice experts for Salesforce first business, fixing one of the biggest customer experience bugbears, the telephone experience when calling a company. Natterbox enables businesses to provide a personalized phone journey, removing barriers of calling queues, misinformed agents, and too many voice menus to navigate. Over 500 organizations around the world rely on Natterbox to set new standards in customer experience to drive measurable increases in sales, service, and efficiency. They take a competitive advantage and organizational success. So today's demos are going to be Elise, who is the US Alliances Manager, and Chris, who is a Solutions Engineer. So let me know when you're ready, Elise and Chris, and I'll go ahead and start your timer.
We are all set to go on this side.
Okay, take it away.
Well, hello everyone, and thanks for having us on today. Natterbox is a global business phone system, 100% embedded and managed within the Salesforce platform. So as you can see here, everything is administered inside Salesforce, making changes to the call flows super simple and in real time. So today we're going to share a specific use case around how Natterbox can increase speed to connect with customers via our web to lead functionality. Speed to connect is the single largest driver of lead conversion, and studies show that sales reps are 21 times more effective if they're able to reach a contact within the first 5 minutes of their initial engagement. With many individuals working remotely, it is even more important that the data is captured and reps are able to effectively follow up on leads with a remote telephony solution. Now, let's walk through how Natterbox can decrease the time it takes for reps to engage with a customer. As you can see, our rep Chris is logged into Salesforce. As Natterbox is a global business phone system, he simply has to start up his web phone by selecting the Natterbox pop-up in the CTI. He can work anywhere on any device. Chris is now ready for inbound leads. Now, let's take a look at the wallboards to get a live management view of remote teams. Here we can see all the calls coming into the call queues, the availability of our reps. Looks like Chris is the only one that showed up to work today. And we can even see some real-time reporting as well. Now, let's take a look at our customer. Elise is a Salesforce admin and a potential customer of Natterbox. She is tasked with identifying a telephony solution for her company's sales team, but first, she wants to receive more information and probably a demo as well. So Elise fills out the web to lead form, selects submit, and she goes about her search on probably some competitive websites. As soon as Elise has pressed submit, her information is automatically saved as a lead within Salesforce, and her sales reps can properly engage. Natterbox is using Salesforce Process Builder and can create a call trigger based off Elise's lead. This call will then be placed into a call queue for the next available rep. So as soon as Chris and his team are ready to take that next call, they will be prompted with an inbound lead that includes Elise's contact details. And as Chris accepts the call, an outbound call will be triggered to Elise, like you can see on my phone here. As you can see, Chris has received a call as a hot lead since Elise has requested a demo. He accepted the call, and then this has then triggered an outbound call to Elise. As Chris is making this outbound call, he can pull up Elise's contact record within Salesforce to see previous interactions with Elise and take any additional notes as well. You can also see on the wallboards that Chris's availability has now changed to unavailable, so even his management can remotely see what he is working on efficiently. This is an example of how Natterbox helps organizations increase revenue through lead conversion speed.
Thank you so much, Natterbox, Elise and Chris. That was an amazing demo, very clean. I loved it, and I'm sure the audience did too. I'm going to go ahead and pass it over to to start wrapping us up.
Thank you, Shonnah. So I'm sharing my screen now, and hope my screen is visible. Okay, so hello everyone. Voting is open for the next 24 hours, and you can see the screen and voting link here. So go ahead and please vote your favorite app from today's demo. The winner will be announced tomorrow at 12 p.m. Pacific time on Twitter at #DemoJam, and follow AppExchange on Twitter for the latest update. So thank you once again, and Shonnah, please go ahead.
Awesome. Thank you so much, and thank you to all those who participated today. The winner will be announced on June 18th at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time again. Please make sure you're checking Twitter and you're tweeting all about it, using the hashtag DemoJam, and follow AppExchange so you can see all the amazing updates. So the upcoming Demo Jam is going to be on June 21st. It is the Mega Demo Jam, and you are going to have an amazing MC and host in Nick Panter, and I believe our other MVP is going to be the amazing, oh goodness, now I forgot her name. Putting me on the spot here. Our other MVP is going to be the amazing Melinda, who is going to have a ton of energy for you all. So make sure that you join next week to view who's going to take home the top prize. And AppExchange is the hub of the Salesforce ecosystem. It's the world's leading enterprise cloud marketplace. So it allows you to have ready to install solutions for your organizations. You can find solutions across every industry and department. It gives you intelligent recommendations, and it verifies or certifies that the experience that you're finding on there with consultants and apps are certified and available to you. The Salesforce Accelerate Grow program is a virtual program designed to provide the insights and support companies need to strategically align with Salesforce and grow with AppExchange. So the current Grow cohort ran 100% online, which we know in this time, it makes it so much more accessible to have online availability. So it ran from April to June of this year with 18 in-market growth stage AppExchange partners. And to learn more, you can go to salesforce.com/accelerate. And again, thank you to all of our Demo Jam participants today, and thank you to the audience for joining us and listening. So please, 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 again, tune in next week and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.